results and recommendations. And this year we really reached a peak in terms of output. And so there really are a lot of insights to inspire all of you. And it's becoming ever more challenging to present all this work. Our projects, they work for 12 months or 18 months, and there are literally hundreds of pages of results. So it's quite challenging to squeeze this into a 10-minute presentation or probably even a 1-hour presentation. So what we want to do in this session is to give you some teasers in the form of pitches, and the objective is really to invite you to find out more about these ESPON projects and their results. We will do this in the format of a pitching session, so we'll invite our researchers and our partners to come and present some of the key messages from their work. And we will do this in an interactive way. So I would start by outlining the context and setting the scene for the work, and then I will present to each of them 2 challenges and ask them to respond. So the colleagues will have only 2 slides and 5 minutes to make their pitch. You will hear 13 pitches this morning, and we've divided the session into 3 blocks. So we start with the first block focusing on a European perspective and European challenges. Then we will look at particularly how we can solve local challenges. And finally, we will think about policy actions and instruments and programs that we can design that are really fit for purpose. After the end of each block of pitches, there will be a time for questions and answers. We'll be using Slido again this morning, as John was said, so please feel free to put your question through your mobile device. John will keep an eye on Slido and then put your questions to our researchers. So without further ado, let me invite our first set of colleagues up on the stage. So first of all, we have Carlos Tapia from Tecnalia for our applied research on the circular economy. We have Peter Varney from Technopolis for the target analysis on future digital health. Welcome. We have Jaume Fons from the Autonomous University of Barcelona for the applied research on green infrastructure and ecosystem services. We have Elisabeth Licogiani from VVA for the targeted analysis on cultural heritage and strategic territorial development resources. And we have Hidao from the University of Geneva and the ESPON database project. So we will start with the first block with a vision for Europe. We face common challenges, environmental, social, and economic. We are constantly striving towards a better Europe, a Europe that uses its resources in a better way, a Europe where all citizens have access to healthcare, to affordable healthcare no matter where they live, a Europe where we can all make the most of our environment, a Europe where we understand the value of our past in shaping our future. So ESPON research provides some pointers on the ways forward for our economy, our healthcare, our environment, and our cultural heritage. So in this vision for Europe, we will have a fully implemented circular economy. Resource efficiency will be key to economic activities, particularly production. Waste will be reduced to a minimum, while the value of products, materials, and resources will be maintained in the economy for as long as possible. In a circular economy, resources are used to maximum capacity and natural systems are regenerated. So this is the future, but how do we get there? Well, first of all, we need to understand how do we make the best use of a region's endogenous resources? And how do we involve the local population and local influences in the transition towards a circular economy? And also, crucially, what is the current state and potential of European regions with regards to the circular economy? So to help us answer some of these questions, I would like to ask Carlos to come and present the first pitch.